Hello common people, this is Kumunga Reviews and I am your lovely host, Pepse. It is time for another manga introductions. I actually made this a while back because I was going to the movies and I wanted something to do while I waited for the weekend. I have always been keen on looking at surreal or weird mangas. May it be from a twisted mind of Junji Ito or something that catches your eye with its sublime art. This week we are going to dive in to the manga that starts promisingly with a giant lizard eating a man's face while he screams for help. Welcome to the absolutely wacky world of Dorohedoro. This one got its Netflix original anime back in 2020 with one season, and it might have grabbed some people's interest or drive them away, but probably for the same reasons. It is written and illustrated by pen name Q Hayashida. First of all, this beginning for the story is rather interesting. When a man being eaten alive by a giant lizard is saying how there are another person inside of its mouth. Indeed we see it, and are confused as well. We also see the companion of this soon-to-be dinner spraying something from his fingertip, and are at least as flabbergasted as him when it doesn't work. He escapes from his fate by opening a door somewhere and quite literally dropping out. They follow him, and soon we are introduced briefly to the world of sorcerers. This story follows a man named Kaiman, someone who got his head turned into a head of a lizard by some sorcerer. Indeed, we are in a world of magic, rather weird one of that. Instead of usual magic we could imagine, like chanting stuff, reading grimoires, or using stuffs, these sorcerers spray some kind of mist from their fingers, or mouth in some cases. I call it pepper, because that's how it looks. Kaiman tries to find this man and kill him, because in this world, if you kill a sorcerer, his magic fades and everything he has done also fades. Kaiman is teamed up with his friend Nikaido, who is also an owner of a restaurant called Hungry Buck that resides in the Hole, that is the name of their world. Sorcerers usually come from their world to theirs to practice their magic, which isn't really nice because many of that is malicious and hurts people. This manga has some style that I like, from its style that looks like it's coming from a lead pen to an absolutely awesome character design. Best example for this is the boss of the crime organization N, who is a certified Triple Lord 9000, and there is nothing I dislike about his design. The thing that also speaks volumes is the magic. Some have absolutely garbage magic that is borderline useless, like someone could make just flowers appear from somewhere, while some have a powers to resurrect dead or heal any wound. Deeper the system you dive, deeper the system goes. Sorcerers are like humans, but they have special separate organ network in their bodies that can produce something called smoke. That is the source of their powers. More smoke can one produce, more powerful one is. Even to the limit where someone who has seemingly silly ability, like N, who can grow mushrooms, but has so much smoke that his ability becomes absolutely terrifying force of nature. In one case we are told that N once released an explosion of smoke that swallowed the whole city, turning everything in it into mushrooms. With such powers he is deemed as one of the strongest sorcerers in the world. But there are also more terrifying powers present that are just terrifying because they are. Like character named Shin, who is also part of the crime organization as N, and has ability to keep people alive even when they are chopped to pieces. Which leads us to these jarring images of his victims. This special ability that most of the sorcerers have made them believe to their own superiority, and is the reason why they just go to the Hole, to the world of normal humans to experience on them basically, because they see them as nothing as animals or test subjects. Of course there are some who don't feel like that, but most sorcerers seem to be not friendly at all. But wait, there's more. We have systems in this world that are complex, like we have literal devils in their realm doing who knows what. They make these masks for the sorcerers that enhance their magical abilities. And oh, sorcerers sometimes do deals with devils. And oh, they have some partnership stuff also where they seal the contract inside another mage's heart or something. So yeah, this world has variety of things that going on in it. And basically I am all for it. Magic system is interesting and vastly different than what you usually see in magic-based stories. Sceneries are clearly dystopian with its crumbling buildings and dirty alleyways. Characters also are nice, and what is the most peculiar in this is that even the bad guys have awesome and almost relatable personalities. Half of the time reading this you may even forget that these guys are evil, see other life forms as lesser than them because they are just so buddy-buddy to each other. Overall, in its weirdness and complex systems, it is an interesting read. I hope that I got you interested. This was my introductions to Dorohedoro. You may start this by watching season 1 on Netflix or read it from the start. Because of course anime has different style and vibe to it than the original drawings. This was brought to you by Common Car Reviews and speaking to you, your lovely host Pepse, and I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye!